Have you ever heard Prince Charles referred to as the Duke of Cornwall? Or maybe you've read poetry by Lord Byron, or watched Downton Abbey and followed the life of the Earl of Grantham. If so, you might have wondered, where do these noble titles come from, and what do they actually mean? Duke, Lord, Earl. These are all ranks of nobility, a social class that dates back to the Middle Ages. Nobility emerged from the feudal system, where kings granted land and political power to nobles in exchange for military service. Over time, this system became more structured and complex, evolving into the hierarchy we recognize today. In this video, I'm going to break down the British nobility ranks in a simple, easy-to-understand way. Stick around till the end to learn about the origins of these titles and how they are still used today. During medieval times, kings rewarded nobles with land and privileges in exchange for their loyalty, often in the form of military service. Over time, the ranking system became more elaborate, varying across different countries. Some systems, like the Holy Roman Empire, were incredibly complex, while others, like Napoleon's France, streamlined their nobility structures. For this video, we'll focus on the British system, which is still in use today. There are 5 key ranks, each with male and female equivalents. In order of precedence, they are Duke, Duchess, Marquess, Marchioness, Earl, Countess, Viscount, Viscountess, Baron, Baroness. Let's break them down one by one. Before the Norman conquest in 1066, Anglo-Saxon England had just one noble title, Earl. The word likely comes from Old Norse jarl, meaning leader, or Old English elderman. In continental Europe, the equivalent title was Count. Yes, like Count Dracula. Earls governed large regions called counties, which is where we get the modern term county. They are traditionally addressed as Lord so-and-so, while female counterparts, countesses, are addressed as Lady so-and-so. After the Norman conquest, William the Conqueror introduced a new title, Baron. In Normandy, a baron was similar to an earl, acting as the king's representative over a territory, a barony. Eventually in England, barons ranked just below earls. Barons were among the nobles summoned to advise the king, a tradition that evolved into today's House of Lords. A baron's female counterpart is a baroness, and they are formally addressed as Lord or Lady, just like earls. The highest rank of British nobility is Duke, introduced in 1337 when King Edward III gave his son the title Duke of Cornwall. The title itself comes from the Roman Empire, surviving through medieval German and French lands. Originally, only members of the royal family could be dukes, but over time, the rank was granted to others. Today, only 24 people in Britain hold the title. Dukes traditionally ruled duchies, like Cornwall, and they are formally addressed as Your Grace. Their female counterparts are duchesses. Ranking just below a duke is the Marquess, a title introduced by Richard II in 1385. The name comes from the Germanic march, meaning borderland. A marquess ruled a march, a strategically important region at the kingdom's edge. Interestingly, many earls were offended by the creation of this rank, feeling it diminished their importance. The female equivalent is Marchioness, and they are addressed as Lord or Lady, sometimes with the honorific, the most honorable. Last but not least, we have the Viscount, a title that originated as a deputy to a count, Viscount. It was later adopted as a hereditary rank, appearing in England in 1440. Viscounts rank above barons but below earls. The female counterpart is a viscountess, and like earls and barons, they are addressed as Lord or Lady. And there you have it, the 5 ranks of British nobility. Of course, nobility structures vary across Europe, and if you've ever wondered things like, why are some princes ranked below dukes? What's the deal with countries ruled by princes or archdukes instead of kings? And what on earth is a baronet? Well, those questions will have to wait for another video. Oh, and by the way, a baronet is kind of like a hereditary knight, but they're not technically nobility. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of nobility, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts. Check out my other videos for more deep dives into history. See you next time.